24, Joe Brand. Number 32, Charlie Ewell. And number 33, Matt Looney. The Knights are coached by Mike Freshwater. The starters for your Fairmont Firebirds. Number 2, Brock Baker. Number 4, Jordan Bray. Number 5, Asa Dunleavy. Number 12, Stevie Doty. And number 14, Evan Gentili. The Firebirds are coached by Kenny Sullivan.
Yeah, guys there? Liberty or Carl? I just want to know, when are we going to go? All right, oh, we're live now? Okay. Let's just, I guess. Oh, man. My bad. So, I guess we'll just go 15 minutes before, or 15 seconds before we hit 0, I guess, because we don't need a lot of time. It's JV, so. Okay.
So should I be watching this screen or the live?
Hello and welcome into tonight's MVCC Game of the Week, number 2 for our basketball season. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the Fairmont Firebirds and the Alter Knights, and what is one of the biggest rivalries in the area. I am Andy Horton alongside Zach Zimmerman. We're going to have the call for you guys tonight. And for the tip, that is going to be Brock Baker, who gets the ball. He's going to sling it to the corner, then back up to the side. Baker's going to get the ball back, fires a 3. That one is no good. Rebound and taken by the Knights. Quickly down the other way. Joe Brand with the ball, kicks it out to the corner. Now back up top. That's Wenner. He throws it away on that one. Now the Firebirds back the other way. That's number 2 with the ball. That's Baker again. He's going to get the ball back. Now passes it over to number 12. That's Dottie, who's going to throw that one out of bounds. He's trying to get it to Asa Dunleavy.
multiple turnovers here to start the game.
And now number 24, that's Joe Brand again for the Knights. Passes the ball over to the wing. Dump down inside, it's Brand. And Baker's gonna take it away. He falls to the ground, Brand's gonna get it back. He's gonna attack the rim, puts up a shot, that one's no good, and it's rebounded by the Firebirds. That's Dunleavy. There's a foul call on the play. Looks like it's actually gonna stay with the Knights. As Wenner on the inbounds, throws that one inside. That's no good. That was Yule on the play. Rebounded, and now the Firebirds take it back the other way. It's number 12 with the ball, Stevie Doty. Now up top, over to the side. That's number 14, Evan Gentile, or Genitelli. Gentelli for three, and he knocks that one down. That's going to open up our scoring tonight. Now on the drive, the shot no good for Alter. And hustling for the rebound, that's Dottie. It's going to be Fairmont ball. Stevie Dottie is going to bring the ball up. Now over to the corner. He's looking to pass, and he's going to be fouled. Brock Baker is going to inbound the ball for the Firebirds. And Dottie receives the inbound pass. Now it's over to Gentelli. Dottie back with the ball. That shot is no good. Dunleavy with the pass, and
very nice and one.
And I'm not sure what the call was there, but the basket is not going to count. Alter's going to take this one back the other way. Joe Brand with the ball is going to walk it across the timeline. He's attacking Dunleavy and looks to make a pass to a cutting teammate, Wenner, but they're not on the same page, and throws it out of bounds. Dottie brings it up over to Dunleavy. Back to Dunleavy. Dottie probes, passes. He's no good on the shot by Bray.
Jordan Bray.
And Bray's gonna be good on the putback. Now Brand to bring it up. Goes the other way from the screen. He's going to get fouled, and he should head to the line on that. It was a nice play by Joe Brand, using the screen as a decoy. Goes the other way and is able to get himself to the line. First free throws here of the game. Number 10, Carter Sheets, is going to check into the game for Alter.
As he sinks the second free throw.
Bray with the inbound to Dottie. Now they're in the front court. Dunleavy back to Dottie. Passing it around the top of the arc. Now Dunleavy looks. He finds Bray in the corner. He's going to drive in, back out to Dottie now. Now Bray has the ball. He's slapped away, and Dunleavy gets the ball back. Finds an open teammate. That's Brock. Dottie looked to shoot. Kick outside. It's Baker. He's going to get that one. Brock Baker with the second three of the game for the Firebirds. Now Alters coming back the other way to the corner. His shot is no good. Dottie's going to get the rebound, and he's pushing in transition. And he's going to try to do a little Euro step, and the offensive foul is called. Nice call by the ref, and I kind of think he really should have passed that one out to the corner. Had an open man, but he decided to keep it to himself and and has the foul drawn. That's shot by Wenner. Is not going to go, and rebound by the Firebirds. Dunleavy is going to bring it up. Now to the corner. Brock Baker with another three. And that's going to be a timeout for the Knights after getting off to a very slow start. Down 11-2. A minute 48 here left in the first quarter of our JV MVCC Game of the Week number 2. For our basketball season. Look at the replay right there. One of Baker's threes.
I believe Baker has 3 threes now. He's accounted for 9 of the Firebirds' 11 points.
And he's gotten off to a very hot start so far tonight, Zach. So what do you think that the Knights are going to have to do in order to really get their offense going?
Well, I think they're going to need to settle down a little bit. It seems like they're playing a bit frantic. It seems like there's a lot of turnovers. They're going to need to cut that down, too, if they want to start opening up the scoring.
All right, so coming out of the timeout, Brand is going to walk the ball up for the Knights. Going to hand it off to Sheets. The ball's going to be knocked away. He's going to get it back, but then he throws a interception. That one is to Bray. Now back the other way. The Firebirds on offense. Jump stop. That one, now we're out to Baker. He swings it over to Bray. Now back to Baker. They throw it to Genitelli. Baker's going to dribble it off his foot. He's going to save it before he steps out of bounds. Mistake there by the Firebirds. Matt Looney is going to check in for Colin Wenner. And that's Connor Barracks. He's going to dump it off to Brand. Brand cross court. Drive. Puts the shot up. No good. That was Ferrix again. And looks like the ball was deflected out of bounds. So ball is going to stay with the Knights. Brand on the inbound. Throws that up. And one. Matt Looney, who just checked into the game. There's a nice pass by Joe Brand. Get it to his big man down deep. There's a good job of Looney of never bringing the ball down. And when you bring the ball down, when you're down low, there's all that congestion, you get the ball knocked away. Instead, he keeps it high, converts an easy bucket. He's going to make the free throw. 11-5, 42 seconds here in the first quarter. It looks like the Firebirds are just going to be content to make this the last possession. But it looks like the Knights are going to play some defense, try and make them run something. Dunleavy with the ball. Now he finds Bray, 19 on the clock. Grooms passes it to Dunleavy. Dips it down inside to Baker. Bray's gonna be blocked. That one's picked up by Ferrix. He's looking for a pass, and it's gonna be deflected. And the ball's gonna go out of bounds with 0.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And so they'll inbound the ball, but the shot by Carter Sheets is not going to count. And that is going to end the first quarter 11-5. Firebirds on top of the Knights.
And that was the first quarter really kind of run by the Firebirds. It looks like their game plan is to try to take the outside shots. Doesn't look like they're getting it inside a lot. And it looks like Alter is going to try to get the ball inside a lot. That's how they're going to try to score this game.
Yeah, the Firebirds, they don't have a lot of size here on this JV team, so it's hard for them to really do anything on the inside. Whereas on the other side, you know, for the Knights, they have Matt Looney and Charlie Ewell, both guys who are 6'6" and 6'7". So, you know, it's way easier for them to get stuff on the inside. They're going to have to try and work things to those guys a lot more here in these last three quarters if they're really going to want to be successful in this game. And so coming out of the quarter break, I believe it's going to be Alter ball.
No, I think it's Fairmont ball.
And so I stand corrected. J.J. Grooms is going to inbound the ball to Dunleavy. He's going to hand it off to Genitelli. He's going to kick to the corner. That's Bray for three. Got it.
The fourth three of the game for the Firebirds.
And that's a big shot by Jordan Bray. It's a really good find by Gentelli. Now that drive on the other end, that's Tony Arcuri. He's going to be fouled, and he comes up limping.
Well, that's not good. You never like to see a player get hurt, especially in high school.
Yeah, that one looks pretty painful. So let's hope he can shoot the free throws. The first one is up and good.
And it does not appear to have affected his free throw for him.
So Stevie Doty is going to check back in. Jordan Bray is going to come out of the game for him. The second free throw is up and good. So now the lead is only 7 for the Firebirds. Doty walks the ball across the timeline, being guarded by Brand. He's going to dip this one off the Sheets. Fires from the outside. It's Gentelli. Going to get his own rebound. Dunleavy out top. Now Sheets has the ball. Or excuse me, that's J.J. Grooms. Now Grooms is going to take the dribble handoff straight to the rack. Back the other way. Brand shouting out orders on offense. Gonna attack, throws a pass, and that one's gonna be intercepted by Brock Baker. Baker with the drop-off pass. Gentelli's gonna get it back. Doty at the top of the key. Dunleavy handoff to Doty. Pump fake. Gentelli in the corner. Three, no good. And Gentelli's going to get the reach-in foul.
Jordan Hall.
Now Brand with the ball. Fairmont's coming with the pressure. Brand's going to attack. Puts one up off the glass, no good. Now back the other way. Brock Baker did a little drop-off pass to Jordan Hall, and there was a foul on the play.
His second, team second. Also 32, Charlie Ewell.
So Alter is going to bring in Charlie Ewell. He's one of their big men, stands at 6'7". Fairmont working the ball around. Brock Baker is going to get the ball stolen from him. Now Sheets is going to bring it back the other way for Alter. Finds a shooter in the corner. That one's just short. And now they get one down inside to Ferrix, and he's able to get that one to go.
I'm surprised that wasn't a foul.
Doty back the other way, out of control. Almost had a nifty finish, but doesn't hit the rim. Now Joe Brand, is it going to attack the rim? Count it, and one.
That one will be a foul.
A tough finish by Joe Brand. Watch the MVCC replay. He's able to get inside the lane, cause the contact, and get the bucket to go. Brand now with 5 on the game. And looks like there was a substitution issue of some sort. And so now we'll restart. Grooms is going to bring the ball up. Now it's Doty. Hall fires for 3, knocks that one down. A really nice shot by Hall. And Brand is going to try and get fancy with the dribble. He's going to lose this one. Hall's going to pick it up, and he's going to toss it to Grooms. Grooms to the corner. Dunleavy back to Grooms. Now they're passing it around. Hall pump fakes. He's going to drive, kicks it to the edge. And they're going to call an offensive foul as Joe Brand's going to sacrifice his body.
This is a very physical game, and you can tell that both of these teams really want it. It's a rivalry game, Alter and Fairmont. It's going to be physical.
And physicality is definitely a word I would use to describe this game. Like you said, it's a huge in-town rivalry. These schools are like less than 3 miles from each other or something like that. So, you know, these guys do not like each other at all. So Joe Brand is going to pass this one cross court. Going to dip that one down inside. Cross court pass. That one's going to be just short. That was Ferrix on the shot. Now Gentelli down the other way. Kicks it out. Ball's going to be deflected. Finds Brock Baker. Got another one.
And I think that might be Brock Baker's 4th three-pointer already this game.
He's had a huge first half shooting the ball. And on the pass, the offensive player is going to step out of bounds, so that's going to be another turnover. Fairmont's going to get the ball back with a chance to extend this lead once again. Grooms passes it to Doty. Hall over to Doty in the corner. Wide open. Got it.
Another 3.
And the Firebirds are just getting anything they want on the outside. Timeout. Knights, as they're going to want to talk about this one. On the MVCC replay, you see the pass from Hall. Hits a wide open Steve Doty. And he's able to knock down the easy jumper. And what do they say? Hand down, man down. We got to have someone in the vicinity to play some sort of defense.
Well, unfortunately, Ulter's just not getting anyone over there by the Firebirds on the wing. And that is why Fairmont's been so successful getting these three-pointers to open the first half.
25-12 lead right now. 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here in the first half of our JV MVCC Game of the Week number 2. So now we're going to inbound the ball to Brand. There's going to be a foul on the pass. The foul's going to be called on Hall. Jordan Hall, younger brother of Fairmont star.
One.
What's his older brother's name?
Ryan Hall?
Ryan, there you go. Sorry. And he was very fun to watch while he was here.
A fantastic player
Fairmont.
for Fairmont.
Fantastic is a great word for it. Second free throw is up and no good. Doty's going to get the rebound. Bring it back the other way. Baker. Now Gentelli with the ball at the top of the key. Throws it now into Gentelli. He's going to do one dribble and tries to finish over the bigger man, unable to do so. And pass is deflected out of bounds by Doty.
And Doty just came flying in out of nowhere to deflect that ball.
He came from all the way across the court. Gotta love the hustle. Wenner inbounds the ball to Brand. Tries to go up and under, and unable to do so. Grooms throws a pass. That one's going to be intercepted. Now Brand with another shot, and it's going to be blocked by Grooms. Great defense by J.J. Grooms, making up for his mistake when he turns the ball over. Now Gentelli down the other way. He's going to be fouled in transition. See on the replay right there, J.J. Grooms is able to get back there in the play. He's able to block that thing. And now back to live action. We got Hall, kicks it to the corner. Now Gentelli's down low. Doty on the wing. Hall cuts. He's going to fade away and get blocked by Charlie Ewell. Now down the other way. Ewell is going to get the ball. Going to try and back Hall down. Puts the ball up. No good. Off the rim. J.J. Grooms running the break, and he's going to be fouled.
And I could hear the slap up here.
Joe Brand gave him a little bit of a shot. He said, "You're not going to get anything easy in my house." Grooms gets the first one to go. The second one off the back iron. Pushing it the other way, the Knights. From three, that's Connor Ferricks.
And they finally get a three ball to go.
It was a nice pass by Joe Brand. He got the pass and was able to give it back to his teammate once he got his feet set.
And there wasn't a defender for miles.
Now Gentelli back the other way. He's being guarded by Ferrix. He's going to dip it down inside to Doty. He's going to be blocked. Joe Brand back the other way. 52 seconds remaining here in the first half. Dips it down inside to Sheets, who goes corner. Joe Brand, short. And on the rebound attempt, it looks like they're going to get Jordan Hall, I believe, on the foul. So make that J.J. Grooms. And Charlie Yule's going to get to go to the line, make this an opportunity to make this a single-digit game. Free throw is no good for Yule. He's going to be rebounded by Doty. Gentili now with the ball. Going to pass it back to Doty. They're cutting Doty. Gentili with a good look finds the guard who's cutting to the paint. And he's fouled and he tries to take it up. Gentili inbounds the ball. Hall now gets it in the corner. Three, good. 20 seconds remaining. Back the other way very quickly. Bad shot there by R. Curry. Now Firebirds. Gentili brings it back. Corner. Doty pump fake. They're going to get it back up top. Now they find Ryan Hall in the middle. He's going to do a one dribble. Uses his body. No good at the buzzer. And that is going to do it for the first half of our JV MVCC Game of the Week number 2. For basketball season, I'm Andy Horton alongside Zach Zimmerman, and we will be back after half. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in to Trent Arena for the second half of our MVCC Game of the Week JV game. I'm Andy Horton alongside Zach Zimmerman. We're going to bring you guys the second half. They're going to inbound the ball to Joe Brand, one of the leading scorers for the Knights. Now they're going to go over to Wenning. And I believe they're going to call a foul on Fairmont. So the ball is going to... So they called the foul on Jordan Bray. The ball's going to stay with the Knights. Grooms is going to come in for Bray. So short leash here in the third quarter. They're going to inbound the ball to Brand. Now Ferrix is driving. Going to kick to the corner, finds Brand, open three. That one off the side iron. Stevie Doty is taking the ball up court. The pass is going to be a little behind Dunleavy. He's going to be out of bounds. The ball's going back to the Knights. Brand walks the dog across the court, or across the timeline. Hands it off to Ferrix. On a cutting Wenner, it's going to be intercepted. Brock Baker back the other way, and Wenner's going to run into him. They're going to call a foul.
And you can tell this is an in-town rivalry just based off
number
of the
15,
physicality.
Colin Wayner, his third team's first of the half.
Yeah, we've said a lot here early, and we'll say it very often, that these two schools do not like each other. The inbound to Doty. Being guarded by Wenner. They're going to throw it over to Gentelli. Back up top, it's Gentelli. Brock Baker's going to drive, go through the contact. He's going to draw the foul.
And they're starting to really attack the basket now. In the first half, it was a lot of outside shots, and now they're really starting to go towards the hole.
The foul is going to be called on Connor Ferrix. And Baker looking to go into double digits with that one. Knocks down the first free throw. That's going to give him 10 points on the game. Now for the second one. That one's up and good. So Baker, the high point man, with 11 points for the Firebirds. And that pass is going to be deflected out of bounds. I believe that was Doty. Wenner looking to inbounds. He finds Brand. Looking to attack the rim. Picks it up. Attacks. He's going to get the bucket and one.
And it looks like Dunleavy may have gotten a little banged up on that play.
It looks like we might have another roll of the ankle. Came down really weird there. You see kind of at the end of the replay.
Looks like Jordan Hall is going to come in for him. Give him some time to rest the ankle.
Brand gets the second free throw to go. Now inbounded Doty. Brand now with 8 in the game. Brock Baker is going to attack and loses the ball. And Baker's going to deflect the ball now. Then the ball is going to go to Jordan Hall, and they're going to call a foul. So the ball's going to stick with Fairmont. Gentelli going to put up a little floater. No good. Hall's going to get the rebound. That one's going to not be good either. Back the other way. Ferrix. Sheets back to Ferrix. Finds a cutting Wenner, but he's out of bounds. And so going back the other way, Fairmont's going to get the ball back. Grooms brings the ball across half court, fakes the pass one way, now gives it to Doty. Finds an open Hall. Hall's gonna drive, pump fake, kicks out. Nice spin move by Gentelli, up off the glass and good.
That was just a fantastic play by Gentelli.
And you know, he's not really that big of a player, but he plays like he's 6'6", 6'7" with great
He plays with finesse.
finesse down low. Yep, that's a great word. Gentelli's not going to get that one to go back the other way. Brand is on the attack, and they're going to call the foul on Groom. So Brand is going to get back to the line. Brand with 8 points, looking for 9, and he gets it as he knocks down the first free throw. And Sheets and Looney are going to check out, and Charlie Ewell and I believe Matt Looney come in. Rebound, Firebirds back the other way. Dottie with the ball up top. There's a little rip-through move. Gentelli, cross court. Fake pass by Baker. Baker's going to get the ball back up at the top of the key. Now Gentelli with the ball. Passes it to Doty. Baker's going to attack. Doty. Open three, knocks that one down, and the Firebirds have been knocking down threes left and right all game long. Jordan Hall is gonna pick up Joe Brand at half court, and he's gonna foul him. Playing very physical defense. Brand with the ball once again. Wenner. Cross court pass to Looney. And they're going to call the double dribble right there. That's going to be a turnover on Ferrix.
And if Alter wants to get back in this game, they're really going to have to cut down on the fouls and the turnovers. It's costing them a lot of points in the long run.
Yeah, they've really struggled to hang on to the ball and to play without fouling. You know, you got to go straight up on defense. As Jordan Hall's going to attack the rim, and he's going to get that one to go. 38-20 lead right now for the Firebirds. Alter is going to take a timeout. 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And the only person who's really been able to get going on offense for the Knights has been Joe Brand. And, you know, he's really working his butt off right now and doing everything he can, but he's not getting a lot of help. What do you think the Knights are going to have to do to maybe, you know, get a little spark and cut this lead back?
Well, they're going to have to give Joe Brand space, because right now Joe Brand is attacking the basket pretty much every play. And if he's going to want to capitalize on that, the Knights have to spread out to give him room to work. Or, you know, Joe Brand is going to start to have to pass the ball because he's doing a lot, but maybe he's trying to do too much, and he needs to get his teammates more involved.
Excellent analysis there, Zach. Coming out of the timeout, we're ready to resume play. Ball is going to be deflected. It's going to be a steal by Fairmont. Doty in transition does a little up and under move, and that was beautiful.
Fantastic move.
Excellent finish by the guard. Now back on the offensive end. There's going to be another deflection. Doty with the outlet pass. Great pass to his teammate. That's Brock Baker.
That's 4 quick points for the Firebirds. They're just feasting off of these fast break opportunities.
And you know, it's really what you just talked about a minute ago. It's the turnovers that are really doing this right now to Alter. As Doty almost forced another turnover. There's a nice pass right there by Wenner. He's not
just spins out.
This time they're going to call the foul on the second effort by Arcary. And there's a up and under move on the MVCC Game of the Week replay by Doty. Just so skillful. With 2 defenders, does not matter.
I'm sure he's practiced that one a few times.
I'm sure he's practiced that one quite a few times in his driveway. Now substitutions for Alter. Connor Sheets is going to come back into the game, or Carter Sheets rather. Baker gets the inbound. Now Gentili is going to bring the ball up court. Going to find an open Baker. Swing pass across court, and he's going to find his open teammate.
And just everything is working right now for the Birds.
And Joe Brand's trying to just do too much right now. Forces that one up. It's not going to go. It's going to be rebounded by Jordan Hall, and Evan Gentili is going to have an easy finish all by himself down the other end. Another timeout for the Knights as the score is now 46-21.
And I think that timeout was really just used by Mike Freshwater to calm the tide and kind of slow down what Fairmont's trying to do. Because Fairmont's got a lot of momentum right now going into the fourth quarter. And I think he's just trying to slow that down a little bit.
Yeah, and the Knights, they're just really going to have to find a way to get this offense going. Whether it's, maybe Connor Ferrix taking more of the ball, handling duties over, maybe give Joe Brand, more opportunities, maybe score off ball or something. I'm not quite sure. I just know that they're going to have to figure something out. They're going to want to come back in this game. Minute 33 remaining here in the third.
And something I'm surprised that Alter's not done a lot of this game is utilize the size that they have. They've got Charlie Ewell, who's 6'7". Fairmont's tallest player is 6'3".
And yet you'd really think that they might try and pull in those big men and just kind of play bully ball down low, but for whatever reason, it's not happened to this point. Joe Brand going to control the ball, hands it off to Wenner, finds a cutting Carter Sheets, who's going to be fouled with a chance to go to the line for 2.
Gentili, his second, team's 6th. Shooting 2.
Sheets is going to knock down the first free throw. As you can see, the Alter crowd getting into it a little bit. Sheets going to get the second one to go. Going to cut the lead to 23. Now Doty's going to pass this one. Baker gets that one up to the rim. He's going to be blocked. A lot of contact there by Sheets. The ball's going to stay with the Firebirds. Inbounded.
Looks like Joe Brand might have gotten smacked a little bit on that play. Ball's going to be going the other way for the Alter Knights.
Bray's going to check in the game for Hall. And Joe Brand's finally going to get his first three to go. He's taken a couple, but that's the first one he's going to get to fall. They cut the lead to 20. 43 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Baker with the ball. Gonna dribble around, find Gentelli. Gentelli goes behind the back and fancy with the dribble moves. Now Brock Baker's gonna dish it inside. It's gonna be deflected.
Fairmont's ball.
Baker unable to save it, but the ball is gonna stay with the Firebirds. Gentelli inbounds. Now he's gonna get it back. It's Doty out top. He's gonna drive, floater, good.
That was a nice floater by Dottie. He just got right by his defender and stopped before the next defender could get to him.
Not an easy shot. Long shot there by Brand. It's not gonna go, and that's gonna do it for the third quarter of our MVCC Game of the Week number 2. The Fairmont Firebirds up 48-26. You see the floater right there on the replay.
And the deficit that Alter's facing right now is looking a little bit insurmountable, so they might need to switch up the game plan, maybe take some outside shots if they want any chance at getting back into this game.
So now we're gonna get an inbounds pass. Doty's gonna have the ball up at the top of the key. Drive, kicks to Jordan Bray, who's gonna be right under the rim. He's gonna have an easy layup.
Beautiful ball movement.
Now, Ferrix on the attack. He's gonna get it back to Brandon, who's gonna be blocked on his layup attempt inside. Brock Baker is gonna get the lead pass, gonna stop, pop, no good. And now Alter's gonna bring it back the other way. Connor Ferrix on the attack. Finds Brand in the corner. That one's gonna be short. Brand follows his shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up, and is good.
Great hustle there for Brand. He's got to be tired. He's really doing everything for the Alter Knights right now.
Steve Doty on offense, back the other way. Floater, up and good.
The Firebirds just seem to have an answer for every shot, though.
Ferrix, no good on that shot. Back the other way, Gentelli. Drive. We're going to get the ball back out up top. Doty. Now to Baker. Gentili, corner. Bray. Off the side iron, no good. Barracks up to Joe Brand. Layup off the glass, easy finish. And Brand starting to get things going, but maybe just a little too late. Shot for Baker, three-pointer, no good. Barracks back the other way on the attack. Euro step, absorbs the contact, and they're gonna call the offensive foul. Doty's gonna absorb the contact.
And that was just a great job by Doty. He set his feet, waited for the attacker to come to him, and he took the charge. And sometimes that's what you got to do.
So there's going to be a timeout by the Firebirds as the scoring is kind of started to take off for the night. So Firebirds coaching staff wanting to stop things and have a little chat. Coach Kenny Sullivan's done a great job so far tonight, having his team prepared. Up 22 right now, 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Like I said, he's done a great job so far. They just got to finish this one out. Got the altar taco on our screen right now. Knights might not be having the best game right now, but he's enjoying himself. Coming out of the timeout. It's going to be Firebird ball. Inbound, now Gentili's going to walk it up court and being pressured by Ferrix. Baker now with the ball. There's a little dribble handoff. Gentili with the ball back now. Now Dottie. On the drive. Fakes the pass. They're going to call the offensive foul. It's a nifty move, but the defender was able to get there and get his feet set. That's Tony Arcuri. Was able to get in there and draw the offensive foul. Gentili's going to come out of the game, take a break. Get the ball down low. That shot is going to be no good. Ferrix going to drive, pass, and the ball is going to be deflected. Firebirds are going to get this. Dunleavy. Now it's Dottie. Or excuse me, that's Grooms. Now Dottie's on the drive, pull up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Grooms. Now ball's going to be knocked away, and it's picked up by Charlie Ewell. Now down the other way, Ferrix with the layup. Ferrix giving Dottie a lot of contact right now. You're gonna dip it down, pass it down low to Baker. He's gonna go through the contact, get the finish. Brock Baker's got 15 now. Wenner on the drive, passes around the defender. Sheets with it now. Down low to Sheets. They're going to call a foul. I believe that's on Dunleavy. You see the replay right there. You see Brock Baker absorb the contact, hang in the air, and get the finish. Sheets, free throw, no good. Rebound, though.
And there's that size that's finally starting to pay off for Alter.
Charlie Ewell, the 6'7" big man, just reaching over all the defenders. Got an easy putback. Now timeout for the Knights. Just under 3 minutes remaining, and it is a 20-point lead for the Firebirds. Now coming back from timeout, Dottie's going to inbound the ball to Hall. Now they're going to bring the pressure, bring an extra defender. They got Dottie up in the corner. They're going to drive and attack. He's going to turn it over. Alter, now they have numbers. Drop off to Barracks, and he's going to get the finish off the window.
Finally a fast break, breaking Alter's way.
And now Alter's starting to bring the pressure a little bit on defense. Grooms might have traveled there, but there's no call. Baker kicks it out. Grooms with the ball up top. They bring the extra defender. And Wenner, I believe, is going to be hit with the foul. Firebirds inbound to Grooms. Now Baker with the ball. Back to Grooms, down low to Jordan Hall. Maybe some contact is going to get it back out up top.
And it really looks like the Firebirds are just trying to waste clock at this point.
Yeah, I think they're content with just letting this clock melt away. Looks for the pass, and Grooms is going to get that one, but here comes all the pressure by the Knights. Gentili is going to get the ball and get knocked away. Called a foul on Tony Arcuri. A minute 10 remaining on the clock, and Fairmont looking to salt this thing away. Pass cross court to Gentili. Grooms up top. Baker down low, and he's going to be fouled.
Fouled hard, I might add. You can definitely see the frustration starting to boil over for Alter. It's not been the game that they wanted.
That's going to be the second foul here in the last minute or so on our Curry. See a lot of contact there. Man, they might have called a flagrant if we were in the pros. That was a little bit of contact to the head there. So no good on the free throw by Baker. And that one's going to be blocked by Jordan Hall.
Beautiful clean block right there.
Our Curry tried to come down and get a quick bucket, and Hall did not allow it. Grooms is dribbling around, hands it off to Powell. And Powell gets the ball back. Kick out. Gentili, the pump fake. Grooms. And they're going to call this foul on Sheets. 24 seconds remaining here in the game. Grooms is going to get the free throw to go. Pushes the lead back out to 19. Make it 20. Barracks brings it up. R. Curry, floater, off the rim, no good. Ball's gonna be batted around. Sheets gets the rebound. That one's no good. And Powell is just gonna bring it across the half-court line. Toss it to Grooms, and that is gonna do it for our MVCC Game of the Week. JV game number 2 of the season. The final score is 56-36. I'm Andy Horton alongside Zach Zimmerman, and we will be back for the varsity game.
Beginning with the visitors, the Alter Varsity Basketball Cheerleaders. Kate Anderson, Bella Bianchi, Daphne Grader, Kylie Jackson, Eloise Little, Ella Miller, Demi Rose, Amani Thompson, and their coach, Callie King. And your Fairmont Varsity Basketball Cheerleaders. Captain Adeline Hennessy, Captain Haley Zavakis, Darcy Tipton, Mallory Seaton, Hannah Harmon, Dominique Patron, Ava Casey, Brooke Hatcher, their coach, Mara Shaneyfeld.
Braden Backus, AJ Rocco, AJ Lean, Danny Gross, Jacob Connor, Gavin Lean, Ethan Willits. You got Peyton Howard, DeSante Set, Logan Adams, JJ Grooms, Eli Sherwood, Tyler Gentili, Anthony Johnson, Braden Hicks, Jamison Roundtree. He's not playing. Seaton. Aiden Marrero, Parker Levere, and Jordan Hall.
So how are we
Just go over, introduce it real quick, go over a couple players to watch before the national anthem, I guess. I'll intro and then give you Walter.
right. Welcome inside Trent Arena for tonight's MVCC Varsity Game of the Week, as the 4-0 Archbishop Alter Knights are going to take on the 4-0 Kettering Fairmont Firebirds. Jared Bergstrom joined by Andy Horton. Andy, real quick, for their Alter Knights, who do we have to look out for tonight?
You know, Jared, the guy that we really have to look out for tonight is Jacob Connor. Everyone knows about this guy if you're from the Dayton area. He's a great player. He averages about 15.5 points a game. He is absolutely huge.
And 15 of those points, probably half of them come from dunks, and we're going to see a bunch of them tonight from the Marshall commit. Now, quickly jumping over to the other side of the Firebirds, I mean, it's a two-headed monster, and you can see right there on the edge of your screen, it'll be Anthony Johnson and Desan Doucette coming in, one of the higher averaging duo backcourts in the G-Walk. Johnson averaging 22 points a game and Doucette averaging 16 and a half. So it will definitely be interesting to see how Alter tries to maybe stop those two. And then on the other end, like we said, it's going to be hard to stop the 6'7" Jacob Connor, who we just saw shooting warm-ups. He can shoot a three.
He's shooting nearly 43% from three on the season, Jared. So this guy, he can score from anywhere. You know, he'll take that step back and hit that three like we just talked about. But, you know, you can't forget about him on the defensive end. He's averaging nearly 4 blocks a game this season.
Yeah.
So you cannot go up anywhere near him. He's going to send you back.
We're going to throw it down to the PA for the national anthem and tonight's starting lineups, and we'll be back on YouTube for our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week.
The undefeated Alter Knights and the undefeated Fairmont Firebirds. Fairmont High School and Alter High School are members of the OHSAA and abide by the rules and regulations as set forth by the association to maintain standard of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. The officials assigned this game have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the OHSAA and the Greater Western Ohio Conference. Tonight's officials are Ken Saunders, Joe Wiseman, and Shannon Bone. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for all who have served our country, to defend our freedoms, we ask that you stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Introducing the starters for tonight's contest, beginning with the visiting Knights of Alter High School. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 2, Ryan Chu. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Anthony Ruffalo. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 12, Gavin Geisel. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 21, A.J. Lean. And at guard, a 6'9" senior, number 24, Jacob Connor. The Knights are coached by Eric Coulter. Now the starters for your Fairmont Firebirds. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 1, Caden Howard. At forward, a 6'4" 6'4" senior number 2, Dasan Doucette. And guard, a 6' senior number 12, Anthony Johnson. And forward, a 6'3" junior number 14, Jamison Roundtree. And at guard, a 6'1" junior number 22, Aiden Marrero. The Firebirds are coached by Kenny Moll.
All right, the starting lineups have been introduced, the national anthem's done, and we're ready for the Battle of the Kettering on the court.
And so is Trent, Jared.
It has been quite a long time since Trent Arena has been packed like this, and I think both teams are ready for what's going to be a fantastic basketball game. And the only bad thing about this is one of these teams is going to leave with their first loss of the season.
Yeah, Jared, we got two really good teams here in the early going, and I cannot wait for this game.
Real quick side note, number, I believe, 14 for Fairmont, Aiden Marrero, or no, 22. He's making his first career start on varsity, and what a bigger one tonight is he's going to be put on Jacob Connor. Kick out in the corner, and an offensive foul the other way. That's going to be on number 3, Anthony Ruffalo.
And who is drawing it, Jared? It's Anthony Johnson.
Oh, I've talked with the student manager before the game. Dasan Doucette and Anthony Johnson are two of the biggest talkers on the court. You see Alter's going to come out here and play a full court, trying to trap defense. Doucette has the ball. In a couple of the games that I've seen the Firebirds play, their offense is fast but effective. Lob down to Johnson, up off the glass is good from Marrero.
And a beautiful pass from Marrero, and like you said, his first start. A great alley-oop pass to the backdoor cutting Johnson. Beautiful first play for the Firebirds.
Kick up top, that is Geisel. Kicks it over to Connor. Connor gets around Marrero. Student section for Fairmont wanted a charge. That three was no good by Ruffalo.
And that's going to be Ruffalo's first miss of the game. And Doucette is going to attack the rim and get whacked very hard on that play.
And that's going to be Connor's first foul of the game.
And that's going to be important, Jared. If he is not able to stay on the floor in this game, the Knights are going to be in big trouble. And you see the backdoor pass on the backdoor cut to Johnson on that last play up there on the replay. Beautiful execution.
Doucette misses the front end of the two shots. He's coming in shooting 63%, and he makes the second one. But Fairmont, talking with Coach Moles before the game, they're going to have to execute at the free throw line, and he said those are free points and you can't leave them on the court, as Caden Howard's going to be tagged for his first foul.
Trent Arena not liking the early whistle right
No, and if they're going to call that much or that little of contact this in the first quarter in this rivalry game, I think it's going to be a long night. And Connor is fouled shooting a three.
We talked about it just before the game started, Jared. The fact that he shoots 42% from three, and Dasan Doucette got out late on the closeout, and he just got too far under Connor. You see, he kind of bumps into him. The refs are going to make that call every single time. Got to protect shooters in today's game.
You see the student section trying to make him miss, and then Alter. I have not seen two student sections this full, even in this rivalry when they were allowed fans. Loose ball.
Fairmont really needs to settle themselves down.
Johnson kicks it out to Hauer. And you see they're just going to let Connor stay kind of at the middle point of this defense and just stay in the paint. Marrero's going to launch a three, and it rims out, but Doucette with an offensive rebound. Johnson's going to launch a three and can't get it to fall, and that's just the height advantage Connor has over everybody on the court.
Yeah, he's just such a big body. It's going to be so hard for anyone to really try and get rebounds over him tonight.
Ruffalo drives in, kicks it down low to Geisel up off the glass. Or no, sorry, that is Lean.
That's a nice finish for Lean. He's able to find some open area down on the block. Got an easy finish there.
Roundtree double team, ball stolen away, kicks it up court, up off the glass for an easy bucket for Ryan Chu. Doucette has it over here in the corner, back down to Roundtree. Roundtree kicks it over to Doucette. He's going to launch his second three of the game, no good. Out of bounds, ball's going to go to the Knights.
And Doucette's been knocking down his threes very well so far here early in the season. Kind of surprised to see
You see Chu has it. He's guarded by Hauer. Instructions from Moles telling him to spread out a little bit for the Firebirds. Corner shot. Ruffalo got in the air for the three. Down low, up top. Three on the way is no good. That was from Lean again. Lean throws it away. Ruffalo's going to go all the way to the rim, pulls up, can't get it off the glass, but and Alter was just giving them a bench warning.
I'm not even sure what the call was about, but
Alter's bench was almost halfway on the court. Got to keep him out of bounds. I mean, if Fairmont would have went fast, they would have ran into one of them probably with how far out they were.
Yeah, it's okay to get excited, but you gotta stay off the court.
During that last dead ball, Sherwood checked into the game for the Firebirds. He replaced Roundtree. And this is something Fairmont doesn't want to be caught in. They do not want to be pushed out from Alter. And Marrero tried to line up a three, couldn't get it.
That's his second missed three of the night.
Up off the glass for an easy bucket is Geisel.
And a huge layup by Geisel. Is a tough finish. He was able to keep the defender at arm's length just long enough. He was able to put that one up off of the glass and finish. This is not how Fairmont wanted to start this game.
No, Fairmont got the first bucket in a free throw, but it's been all the night since then. 12-0 run for Alter. We're going to take a look here inside the Fairmont huddle. And I've been down on the court when Moles just went through one of these things. There's a lot of marks on that board.
Yeah, he's talking to his team. He's telling them we got to be quicker on defense.
Oh, he's not talking. He's yelling.
I was trying to be nice, Jared.
Yeah, he's yelling. Alter on a 12-0 run, and you got to try and find a stop for this. And Fairmont's turned it over 3 times in that 12-0 run.
It's very uncharacteristic. The Firebirds do not turn the ball over a bunch. Only turn the ball over 11 times a game.
And Alter going to come back out to that full court press defense. And then Fairmont has had trouble getting it up court.
Did a good job working the zone that time.
If you're the Firebirds, you want to put the ball in one of your 2 score players' hands to try to break this for the last about 3 minutes of game time. Johnson has it. He's going to try to drive in, but can't.
Really good defense there by Lean.
Down low to Hauer, up off the glass, and it ends the Firebird streak of scoreless.
That was a nice finish there by Hauer. The defender closed hard late, but he's able to get it to go anyways.
Got the defender in the air, and the bucket is good for Gavin Geisel.
And Geisel's got 4 now.
Doucette pushing the ball up the court. Gives it over to Hauer. Now Doucette, I've seen him square up from there, but I think trailing 14-5, you need to try to find a for sure shot. Gets it over to Johnson.
And yeah, Doucette can knock down the threes, but he's not really a sharpshooter. That's not really his game. So if he's feeling it, that's normally when he shoots it, not just pulling up from deep.
Oh, you remember his biggest three of his high school careers, that one that won the game against the Elks we did a couple years ago. The first time Fairmont and beat them in 14 tries.
It was a great game. I remember it just like it was yesterday.
Howard's going to drive in, kicks it back up top to Marrero, and this defense by the Knights, Fairmont has had the ball for about a minute 15 of game time, trying to find some separation. Doucette back up top, Marrero's three, clanks off the front of the iron, but an offensive rebound.
There's aggressive defense there by Chu.
I'm surprised the refs didn't call the foul on that one. Doucette's free throw line jumper is good.
That one touched every part of the rim before it rattled in.
Cuts the lead in half, but that's 2 buckets in a row the Firebirds have made now on the offensive end. Corner three, Ruffalo can't get it to go. Johnson with the rebound.
Gets that one up court quickly.
Doucette thought about the drive. I would have taken that if I was him, the height advantage. And that's the height advantage Connor has. He can stand at the free throw line and tip a shot away that was on the other side.
Yeah, and like you said, he's standing at the free throw line. That thing's going all the way to the far corner, and he just stretches those arms out and whoop, right out of bounds.
Cannot wait to see how his game's going to evolve for the better once he goes to Marshall next season.
Have a feeling he's going to put on a good amount of weight.
See number 11, Tyler Gentile checks into the game for the Firebirds, giving Marrero a break. Johnson gets the ball, drives in, kicks out.
I'm very impressed by the
Johnson
Alta
launches
defense.
a three, it's no good.
Very impressed by the Alta defense. They're not letting Anthony Johnson get any open looks at all right now.
I'm not letting Fairmont really get inside the three-point line much.
His defense been suffocating early. Doucette guarding.
And those are the instances an incidental bump, and you're going to call it on that.
Hamilton's going to draw the foul.
That's going to be the second on Howard for the Firebirds. Hamilton looked like he might have dropped his shoulder, but they didn't call it.
Chu's going to stumble and lose the ball, pick it back up.
Chu lost it again. Corner three on the way. Hits off the side of the backboard. I didn't even see who that one was. Maybe that was Lean, I believe. Doucette kicks at Johnson. He's going to drive in. Howard kicks over. Sherwood's three isn't good. Or that was Gentile.
Sherwood puts that one up, no good.
If you're Firebirds, Connor's not on floor. Three at the other end is good by Chu.
They've been waiting for him to knock one down.
Johnson pull up at the buzzer, doesn't fall, and that's how the first quarter ends. Alter leading 17-7, and kind of surprised how Fairmont's come out and played flat-footed so far in this first quarter.
And you see the bucket by Chu right there. In rhythm, knocks it down. Yeah, very surprised with how Fairmont, they don't really seem to have the energy right now.
Right, they're not seeming like they want to play aggressiveness. I don't know what you could be talking to in this huddle, but I mean, it's got to be something. And that last possession that the Firebirds had to end that first quarter, I'm surprised they didn't try to attack more. Connor was on the bench, and you definitely had the size advantage with Doucette and Sherwood on the floor. Try to work it in. You got to take the matchups when you can if you're the Firebirds. And when Connor's not on the floor, I try to attack inside as much as possible.
Yeah, and I would completely agree, Jared, because he's averaging 3.8 blocks a game. As a team, they're averaging 4. So if he's not out there, there's no one to defend the rim for him. So I agree. I definitely would have attacked the rim a lot once Connor went out. We'll see what Fairmont decides to do in the second, third, and fourth quarters of this game.
I can tell you what, just looking at the notes, Fairmont was 0 for 7 from 3. If they don't hit a couple threes, it's going to be a long night for the Firebirds. It takes a long time to catch up 2 points at a time.
Yeah, and with Anthony Johnson knocking down 63% of his threes, you really, at some point you think he's got to start knocking them down. And if not, this Firebirds team is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Howard kicks it to Doucette. Doucette double team and throws it away.
That was over the head of Gentili.
I mean, that was good defense by the Knights. Had the ball. Fairmont had the ball for the first 17 seconds and forced a turnover. Lean kicks it back to Connor. Connor going to be guarded by Logan Adams. And Lean gets it up off the glass.
He drives right past Hassan Doucette.
That is a very questionable decision to put Logan Adams on Jacob Connor. Jacob Connor's 6'9", Adams is 5'11".
10-inch height difference, and it kind of
Johnson's going to shoot a deep three, but drills it.
And that's going to get the scoring started for Anthony Johnson.
Maybe that's the spark the Firebirds need. Drill a very deep three. Kick over in the corner, Ruffalo. He's going to drive in, left wide open in the three, and the other way is no good. Connor with a long rebound. They're going to leave it to him, and he throws it away.
Ryan Chu with the beautiful whip pass, but Connor's unable to hang on to that. And you see on the replay, the deep three.
That was at least 6 feet, it seemed like, behind the three-point line. Doucette brings it up court.
Anthony Johnson has impressive range, to say the least.
Oh, you think that's impressive? Wait till we do the Centerville versus Fairmont girls game tomorrow. Fairmont's senior point guard, Mallory Hullinger, she can shoot it from deeper than that with ease.
Well, that's a nice preview for tomorrow night. 9-point game, 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Kick it over to Adams now. I think until you get this lead cut more in half, it's going to have to probably come and stay with the hands of Johnson and Doucette.
Yeah, because they really don't have anyone else who's really scored the ball effectively so far this season.
Doucette drills just inside the three-point line.
That is not a high percentage shot, but he made it look high percentage right there.
Gets it back down to 7, and Fairmont, if they can get another stop here in a row, as Chu puts it up off the glass for another easy layup.
Ryan Chu is so shifty. He's so quick with his feet. He's so good with the ball in his hands. Just very impressed right now by the young point guard.
Johnson squares up, just made it from there earlier, does it again!
Anthony Johnson has been activated.
Now cuts it to 6. Johnson back-to-back, or 2 out of the last possessions have been his 3. Kick over in the corner, now back up top. Geisel pulls up from the free throw line. His shot is good.
Gavin Geisel is going to knock down another one. He's got 6 so far. Firebirds doing a really good job breaking this press right now.
Adams drives in, looked to pass it over in the corner, but gets it back out top to Johnson. Just under 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Fairmont trying to crawl back into this one. Now up top to Hauer. If I'm the Firebirds, just put Johnson where he is and give him the ball. Doucette's going to launch a 3 from the corner, and it's good. 3 for 3 for the last 3 shots for the Firebirds from behind the arc.
And you know, it just took them one. They just had to see it go through once, and now they're on a roll. The student section's getting loud for the first time tonight.
Drive in, kick over to the corner. Lean's going to drive in now. Ruffalo guarded by Johnson. Connor's going to drive in and gets it to go.
And what a beautiful move by the big man. With a little hesitation, floats the shot up and over the defense.
Hauer's 3 at the other end is no good. That one was way off target.
Fairmont trying to push the tempo.
with a deep three.
And back the other way, Ryan Chu with a big-time shot.
And that takes a 7-point lead, or that's a 6-point swing. Would have been a 5-point game, now back up to 10.
It feels like in the matter of seconds, Ryan Chu scored 10 points.
Power shoots it again and airballs it once again.
The Alter student section is really letting them hear it right now.
And a turnover for the Firebirds as Adams just let that one go through his hands.
That's at least 5 here in the first half. It's really not the start that the Firebirds really wanted.
And
Chu from deep.
Chu there, no good. That was a heads-up play by Chu. Just take the three.
Desette got the ball knocked out of his hands on the rebound by Ruffalo.
Chu drives in, kicks over Connor. He's going to drive in. Step back three, no good. Sherwood with a rebound for the Firebirds.
That would have made this place erupt if he would have knocked that one down.
Adams kicks it over to Johnson. Doucette gives it back. Marrero checks back into that less dead ball for the Firebirds.
And Fairmont, they're not even trying to get anything on the inside.
No, it seems like they're just trying to waste a little time. Adams kicks it back up top. Marrero's going to drive. Gets around Connor. Loose ball picked up by Ruffalo.
It was a nice attempt by Marrero. Just
nobody else there to try and help him pick up the loose ball.
Was able to get Connor on a pump fake.
Fairmont might not get that again the rest of the night. Corner three by Chu was halfway down and out.
Now it's going to be rebounded.
And Marrero turned it over.
Stolen
up off
by
the
Chu.
glass. Ruffalo missed it.
That one might have been blocked by Marrero.
Marrero kicks it to Johnson. He's going to drive. Kicks it up top. Sherwood going to launch a three. And it hits off the back of the iron. Johnson fighting for the ball. And it's saved by Johnson.
Good hustle. Bounced it off the foot
Marrero
of Connor.
Johnson's three. Drills it again.
And the Firebirds have now hit 4 threes here in the quarter, cutting the lead to 7. And he was quiet the first quarter.
Yeah, just I think 2 free throws in the first quarter.
And now Anthony Johnson has got going with 3 threes here in the second, changing the tide of the game for the Firebirds.
And he went up and fought for that rebound against Jacob Connor, and he just shoots it here. You're going to see in the replay. And flashiness at the end. Fairmont has definitely turned their three-point shooting around this quarter. They are 4 for 6 instead of the 0 for 6 they were in the first quarter.
Yeah, you could see Anthony kind of shake off a little frustration from his face after he hit that last one, you know. He knew he should have hit one of those in the first quarter. He finally got it going. Just took him a little bit of time. Chu's going to bring the ball up for the Knights.
Kicks it over to Connor. And Marrero, I like this defense by Marrero. 3 on the way, good for Gavin Geisel.
And Geisel knocks down another one. He's got 9 now.
I think they're all 3s for him too. Turnover, and it's going to go back to the back to the Knights. That's the Firebirds' 5th turnover.
And coming into tonight's game, Geisel is only shooting 20% from 3.
That'll definitely go up after this game. Connor now has it, kicks it over to Chu in the corner. Back up top to Ruffalo. 13 seconds left here in the half. Connor now back up top. Chu, 5 seconds left here. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Johnson. That'll be his first, team's 4th.
Aggressive defense by Johnson. It's not a bad time for your first foul of the game. Get it try and interrupt that last possession. Don't want Alter to get off a good shot.
4 seconds left. Gets it in. Ruffalo gets it back. 2 seconds left at the buzzer. Doesn't get it to go. And Alter's going to go into the locker room with a 10-point lead, 31-21. Fairmont turned it around that second half, but they're still down 10, and they've got to try and cut into that again. We'll see if the Firebirds can make the adjustments in the second half of our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing.
$1,000 award to the Batten Disease Support and Research Association. The following representatives are here to help present the check. Fairmont High School Blood Drive coordinators, Miss Corey Miller and Miss Erica Rogers. Fairmont's USB members, Fairmont USB members Adeline Hennessy, Grayson Osterfeld, Haley Zavakis, Anna Sarmer, and Faith Bennett. Alter High School Nurse and Blood Drive Coordinator, Miss Jean Kernan. Alter High School Cure Club students, Marie Thiemann and Carly Romer. Mary Cook from Universal One Credit Union, and Donna Tusher from the Community Blood Center. Accepting the donation on behalf of the Batten Disease Support and Research Association, Audrey Albright, Marketing and PR Coordinator and Fairmont Firebird alum, and Morgan DeBoth, Vice President of Support and Advocacy. Let's give these folks a big round of applause. Thank you to everyone involved in Unity in the Community Program and School Blood Drives. Time for the Farmers Insurance and their Blonde Insurance Group's big shootout halftime event. Two contestants, Corey from Alter and Corey from Fairmont, will shoot free throws in 30 seconds. Both contestants will go home with a t-shirt and proceeds around $50 worth of gift cards. Corey and Corey, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, shoot! "15 seconds." Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Congratulations, Corey from Alter. Proceeds from today's sponsorship benefit the Kettering Backpack Program.
Welcome back inside Trent Arena as we get ready for the second half of the Battle of Kettering. Alter currently up 31-21 over the Fairmont Firebirds. Andy, what halftime adjustments did the Firebirds have to make to try to get back into this game?
Now, Jared, don't look at me like I'm crazy, but they're gonna have to attack Jacob Connor.
I know he's averaging 4 blocks a game. I know he's a great defender, and I know he's also great on offense.
You know that GIF that people use that it's just a guy that's like 7 feet tall blocking a little kid? That's all it's going to be if they try to attack Jacob Connor.
I understand, Jared, but you're going to have to attack him to try and get him off the floor. They're not getting any penetration on offense at all. Like, everything has been outside. So if they want to be successful, they're going to have to get him in foul trouble and, you know, make things difficult on him on both sides of the floor. So I know, like I said, I know it's asking a lot. Don't look at me like I'm crazy, but if Fairmont wants to win, they're going to have to go after him. They can't just let him continue to do whatever he wants on both ends of the floor.
Alter is going to get the ball to start the second half here. Give it over right to Lean, down low to Connor, and Connor right up off the glass, and I guess Alter heard you, and they said attack with Connor.
Well, you know, I'm trying, man.
But no, I mean, you're right. Fairmont's either going to have to try to get him in foul trouble, or they're going to have to do a lot of drives and passes as Doucette gets a shot off over Connor, but just unable to finish it at the rim. Up court to Chu. And quickly the Firebirds are down 14.
AJ Lean on the layups. Great pass by Chu. I've been so impressed by his vision. He's made a ton of great passes here in this game so far. He's averaging almost 6 assists a game, and you can tell why.
Roundtree gets it off the go. I don't know what happened there for the Knights defensively, but there was just a lax in the coverage, and Fairmont took advantage of it. Skip past to Geisel in the corner, almost thrown away there by Chu. Kick over in the corner, Ruffalo. Chu from the free throw line's no good, and Johnson picks up the loose ball, and Howard went down on the ground for that one. Roundtree gets a shot made over Connor.
And so now Roundtree with back-to-back buckets. He was quiet in the first half. You know, he's the third leading scorer for this Firebirds team. So, you know, if he gets going, that's going to make things interesting.
And they're going to call Johnson for over the back, and I don't agree with him, but that's the only way that Johnson's going to get a ball from Connor.
There was a lot of contact there, and it's tough on the 6-foot guard trying to guard someone who's 9 inches taller than you. So, you know, it's a great effort, just a little too much contact.
Maybe you get the refs not paying attention. Nice defense here by Marrero on the inbound pass. Now, Connor, you got to take advantage of that. Gives it down low to Lean off the glass.
And with Connor being so big, he just sees over top of the entire defense, and it makes it so easy for him to make passes.
Marrero gives it to Doucette. Back up top, Roundtree. Fairmont taking a little bit of time off the clock here. Howard. And I guess student sections don't remember when you touch the ball if you airballed it or not.
They ain't going to let you hear about it.
No. Johnson drives in, pulls back. His shot is up and good.
And what a shot by Anthony Johnson. Penetrates, does a nice step back, and now the Knights turn it over on the other end. AJ Lean not able to hang on to that thing.
And if you're the Firebirds, you've got to get a high percentage shot off here.
This is the time for the Firebirds to make their move.
It'll cut it to a 7-point lead if they can make a basket.
You see the last shot by Johnson. He's able to step back behind the three-point line, knock that bucket in.
Roundtree had the ball poked away, picked up by Doucette. Doucette, step back jumper. No good off the side, and Connor, we talked about the wingspan. He just reaches over Johnson for that rebound. Deep three by Chu.
That one's going to be off, but that goes off of a Firebird.
It went off the top of Sherwood's head.
And so ball is going to stay with the Knights.
That's a play, and you see coaches yelling at it for the Firebirds.
It's a free possession for the Knights.
Yeah, bailed out on the deep three. Kicks it back out now Back up top to Connor.
And good job by Doucette shutting off the big
Chuve,
man.
what a fake on the drive, but he missed it at the bucket.
Rolled over the top of the rim and wouldn't drop. Anthony Johnson on the attack.
Johnson.
He's going to get into his bag.
Deep three from Johnson. Doesn't get it, but an offensive rebound.
By Sherwood.
And a foul. That's on Gavin Geisel. His first, team's first of the half.
Geisel with a big first half. First time we're calling his name here in the second.
Ruffalo tried to swat that one away. Sherwood's going to shoot a deep three. Clanks off the side. Loose ball picked up by the Firebirds. Doucette kicks it back to Johnson. He's going to launch a three and drills it.
This kid is a certified sharpshooter, Jared. Anytime he gets the ball, you got to have multiple men all over him, or it does not matter. The ball's going in.
Connor step back shot, no good. Fairmont picks up the ball. Johnson pushes it up court quickly. Numbers for the Firebirds. Johnson spin move into the paint, lost it on the way up, but they're going to say he was fouled.
They're going to call that one on A.J. Lean, and Johnson's going to go to the line.
And the student section for the Firebirds is coming alive.
And they're going to call the foul
Again,
on the
floor.
floor.
It to Geisel. And they switched it to Geisel. I thought it was going to be on Lean as well. Johnson now here. How do you get it over Connor's hands? Doucette kicks it over now. I mean, if I'm Fairmont, you just got to whip it around till you get it into Johnson's hands when he's behind the arc.
Just find a way to get your shooter open. He's been doing great work for you all night. Just got to find him an open shot.
Sherwood back down low to Doucette. Doucette's going to drive on Connor, pushes off, turns it over.
And lucky that wasn't called an offensive foul, as that was a pretty obvious push. Now Doucette guarding Connor.
Connor going to drive in, kicks it up top, Ruffalo, or no, Geisel, sorry. I think if Geisel would have had a clean pass, he was shooting a three. There's a three, no good. And a foul down low going to be called. That's against Fairmont. It's to be on Dusan Doucette, his second.
And I really don't know what happened there. I didn't see anything.
I think they called Doucette for a hook, and Alter throws the ball away.
They were trying to inbound it to Connor.
And Connor blocks it off the back of the board.
Chase down LeBron James style. That was gorgeous, Jared.
That was close to goaltending.
It was very close, but it was a highlight reel play to say the least.
Geisel, or Chu can't get it over top of Sherwood. Johnson pushing it up court. Johnson kicks it off. Corner. Adams three is no good.
Connor's going to jump above the crowd and pull down the board.
At one of these points, you think Fairmont, they muster and get back to below 7 points, and then Alter goes on a run. Three here at the other end is no good.
Ryan
Johnson
Chu
with a board.
should have hit that one. He's going to be kicking himself.
Adams gets it over.
That was
they're
going to be
call
blocked, and
goaltending.
they're going to call the goaltend.
They're going to call the goaltending on Jacob Connor. And now, look, Connor's going to the bench. If you're Fairmont, you have got to attack on the offensive end.
This is the time for the
you don't know how long
Firebirds.
he's going to be out. He could be out for 30 seconds. He could be out for the rest of this quarter, trying to get him a break.
Got to be aggressive for the Firebirds.
Sherwood went for the steal. And almost got it. I think if the ref wasn't in the way, I think Sherwood would have come up with the steal. And you want to talk how big this game is for the Dayton area? No other basketball game is being played tonight for boys basketball. I've seen the coaches from Miamisburg, Centerville, Wayne. I've seen numerous players from Wayne and Centerville.
Chu with the beautiful pass. He's off target, though. That's a turnover over and back.
But the biggest person is former Dayton Flyers coach Don Donaher is sitting up here in the top corner of the arena taking in the game. You know it's big when Donaher's here.
Yeah, we call it the Battle of Kettering, but tonight it's the Battle of the Dayton area, the most important game of the season to this point.
And take a look down here into the Firebirds huddle Moles. They've whittled it down to a 4-point lead. But if you're the Firebirds, I'm going to assume Connor's coming back onto the court here. He got about 30 seconds of rest. And I think head coach Eric Coulter is going to be like, that's enough. We need you back in there.
You know, typically I would agree, but normally the guys in the game are the ones that are sitting down, and he's currently standing.
Yeah, I didn't see him go to the scores table, and they didn't change anything on the scoreboard, so it's going to stay.
It looks like the Knights are going to hold him out a little bit longer.
Now the Firebirds are chanting Taco Tuesday because this Alter kid has a taco suit on. I don't know why. Unless it's Mexican night. I see a sombrero down there that's not on the taco kid.
We didn't get the memo, though.
I did not. But who doesn't like tacos?
There we
go. There's the taco kid. Doucette drives in, up off the glass. No, they're going to call the charge. That's going to be Doucette's third.
And we've been talking about how they're going to have to get down low and attack all game long. But you have to do it with finesse. There's too much just pure power there, and there was no...
Well, let's take a look at this replay. I think that was a... You could have called the elbow, but I think Geisel was on the way down before Doucette was on the way up.
Well, I was going to say, I think Doucette hit him with his elbow.
Oh, well...
And that's another turnover for Ryan Chu.
Back-to-back turnovers for Chu.
He's missed a couple. He loves making the flashy passes, but sometimes when you're trying to make the highlight play, every once in a while they get a little loose.
I understand you making those passes up maybe 10 points, but now that Fairmont has whittled this down to a couple possession games, you've got to make the high percentage pass, not trying to go for the highlight play. I mean, granted, it works for us in the end. Fairmont, 41 seconds left here, and let's see if Fairmont just holds for the last shot. Kick up to Johnson.
Just like Fairmont, take all the time off the clock.
It goes for football, too.
Exactly.
But it works in football, too, so we'll see if it works here. Fairmont gets a shot off at the end.
Now Johnson coming to get the ball, it looks like.
And Fairmont's got to watch it. They're getting really close to the 5-second count. Adams lobs down low to Johnson, up off the glass.
And that's his second lob of the game. You can't let this guy get open at all. He's just too dangerous.
And a foul at the other end by Chu for a push. Fairmont's going to get a chance. They could tie or take the lead here at the end of the first quarter.
Eli Sherwood coming up with the big defensive play.
And now they're going to bring Connor in. If Johnson can hit this three, I think the roof's going to go off this place. At the buzzer, oh my goodness.
Off the front of the iron, Tyler
Gentili,
yeah, there we go. Just short.
And you see, Alter set it up. I mean, they set it up to block Johnson, so smart play by Fairmont to get it to somebody else. And maybe if he had maybe a 0.2 of a second more to set himself, get a better shot, then Fairmont might be in the lead at this point. But
regardless, going into the fourth quarter, we have a 2-point game, and we could ask for nothing more.
Fairmont outscored the Knights in that quarter 14-6 off of 6 turnovers by the Knights, 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Fairmont 2 for 6. Fairmont sticking with averaging 6 threes a quarter, but they've progressively made more each quarter and down by 2, 37-35. I've been on this note all day. The last 2 times that the Fairmont football team has won the Battle of Kettering on the field. The basketball team won the Battle of Kettering on the court for the Firebirds. Fairmont won earlier this year in the rivalry on the football field, and Fairmont's 8 minutes and 2 points down to maybe keep that streak alive and go three in a row.
A nice bit of foreshadowing there, Jared, but we're back for the fourth quarter.
And that one's poked away. That's Adams' third turnover. I think if I'm Fairmont, you've got to take him off the court. He has turned it over 3 times now. That's led to at least 3-point opportunities for the Knights. Doucette driving on Connor, kicks it over. Sherwood's 3, no good.
Ruffalo with the rebound, and he's going to bring this one up for the Knights. We're going to find Chu.
Going to get it down to Lean. Now to Connor, gives it right back to Chu on a quick give and go. Corner 3, Ruffalo got the defender in the air, splits 2 and goes up off the basket.
And that's a beautiful drive. Great decision making by Ruffalo to not force the outside shot, and he found what he wanted to do on offense. The Firebirds bringing this one up. Anthony Johnson with the ball. Now it's Adams. The set, moving it around the top of the key.
Adams kicks it over to Sherwood, back up top to Johnson.
Bringing a little extra pressure when Johnson gets the ball.
Doucette driving in. Sherwood's going to launch another 3. Skips off the rim. And out of bounds, goes back to the Knights.
Eli Sherwood is yet to knock one down here in this game. I don't know if you necessarily want him shooting at this point.
I was about to say that. You're under 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. You've fought back from down. I think at one point it was a 12, 13-point game.
Interesting decision by the Firebirds. They've taken Marrero off of Connor, and they've decided to put him on Chu.
Ruffalo, deep 3.
Nothing but nets.
That's from the volleyball line. Johnson down low to Doucette. Doucette almost lost the handle on it. Johnson going to try to drive. Kicks it back. Marrero drive in on Connor and gets it, and the foul.
Counted and one. The beautiful attack. And Marrero just keeping up the pressure, not letting Connor just sit back on defense. And he forces him to make a mistake. He's going to get the bucket and a chance for an extra point.
This is Fairmont's first free throw attempt since the first quarter. Marrero makes it.
That was Connor's second foul of the game.
Cuts it to a 4-point game. And you see here Fairmont kind of picks up the intensity on a defense pressure. Chu, no look pass to to Connor. Connor misses it. And they're going to call Connor for the foul.
It looks like there was maybe an incidental elbow. It doesn't matter whether it was on accident or on purpose. That's
right.
A foul.
They've called it really close tonight. We're going to check here. Take a deep look at Ruffalo's deep 3.
So the inbound to Marrero.
And look back at Marrero's shot over Connor. And Fairmont turns it over. Loose ball stolen away by Gentile. Johnson pushing it up the court.
Gentile turned the ball over on offense.
Sherwood jumps it off to Doucette, and it's blocked. Out of bounds.
Connor.
Stays with the Firebirds.
Jacob Connor has been everywhere on defense. That's at least his third block here.
Well, no, they count the one off because they called goaltending. And I'm surprised that they kept this with the Firebirds ball. It looked like Johnson kicked it out of bounds.
Well, good thing for Fairmont that the refs don't have instant replay.
No, but we might.
Well, let's not tell them that.
If we watch the end of the play here, blocked by Doucette, and
it looks like Connor knocked it off of Doucette.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Doucette drive in, spin, kicks it back up top to Johnson. Now you got Marrero with the ball. Gives it back to Johnson.
He was starting to trap
Sherwood
Johnson.
3. Still no good.
And the defense that the Knights are playing right now is doing a really good job of keeping Johnson out of the offense, not letting him get an easy look. Anytime he's touching the ball, they're bringing a second defender.
Sherwood goes and gets the steal for the Firebirds.
Up to Marrero.
Marrero puts it up off the, well, I don't even think he put it on the net. Cuts it to a 2-point game. Marrero has had the last 5 points for the Firebirds, and Fairmont's defense needs to step it up as the crowd has gotten into it.
And he's coming up big in his first career start.
Down low to Connor. Connor back up top to Ruffalo. Ruffalo drive, kicks corner, Geisel 3. Rims out, Doucette with the rebound.
That thing went halfway down. And Doucette is being mugged.
And a foul's going to be called on A.J. Lean. That's going to be the Knights' 6th.
And a beautiful layup there by Marrero to just drop that one in the rim.
Alter is going to call a full timeout. 4:13 left in the game. Fairmont with the ball and a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. And Fairmont hasn't been this close since it was 3-2.
Yeah, it's been a while. They've been fighting back for the last 2.5 quarters, and they're right there, Jared. They just got to go out and grab it.
You know how we talked about how Sherwood has not made a 3 yet at all in this game. Sherwood just got the steal that led to the fast break bucket for Marrero. I mean, you said don't call me crazy when you said attack Connor at the beginning of halftime. I say right now, you give it to Sherwood and see if the senior can make it this shot.
You got a lot of trust in your senior shooter, Jared. I don't know if that's my decision, but we shall see if the coach agrees.
Like you said on the last possession, Alter has done an excellent job on the defensive end, keeping Johnson really away from the basket, not really letting him get the ball except to pass it really quick. The battle down low between Doucette and Connor is getting really heated. They both have 3 fouls, so that one's going to be interesting to watch. But Sherwood is the 3rd leading 3-point shooter on the team, percentage-wise. I know he's 0 for 3 or 4 tonight, but I think at this point, I mean, he's brought into the game to take shots like that, and let's see if the Firebirds go to him on this possession.
Doucette nearly throws that one away, saved by Anthony Johnson.
Johnson drives in, up off the glass, and the Firebirds tie it.
And the crafty finish by Johnson. He's able to just move the ball enough, keep Connor guessing on when he's going to release it and where he's going to release it.
And then he went mid-air, changed it, and now Fairmont can take the lead for the first time.
Ryan Chu getting a little too flashy right there.
Johnson was blocked, and I don't know if he was shooting a 3 or not.
And this arena has just erupted. Half of it loving the call, half of it hating it.
That's pretty. I mean, there's no home court advantage when both schools are less than half a mile from here. And Johnson was shooting the 3.
Huge free throws here for Anthony Johnson.
Johnson makes the first.
I believe he's shooting nearly 90% on the season.
88.9, so
there we
close
go.
enough.
I think with that one, he's at least up to 89.
Johnson makes the second.
He's been making big shots for this Firebirds team all season long. Right now, not folding under the pressure.
Johnson goes 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, puts the Firebirds up 45-42. And let's see how Alter responds being down for the first time in nearly the whole game. Corner 3, thought he was going to take it, kick up top.
Now this is the matchup, Jared.
Oh, they switch. Fairmont switches. Chu going to drive baseline. Almost used the ref as a pick. And a foul called. Call the first one on Tyler Gentili. And I didn't even see what could have been called. Alter gets it in. Sherwood forces a turnover, picks it up. Sherwood gives it to Johnson, and Connor knocks it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Firebirds.
That was a good job by Sherwood, not trying to force anything. He lets the rest of his team catch up to him, so he's not caught there in the half court with no one to go to.
I don't think you want to be left on one of Connor's highlight trailing blocks. Doucette's going to drive on Connor, swatted out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Firebirds. Under 3 minutes left, 2:52. Fairmont still up by 3. And here's a different set that Fairmont has not run out of bounds play. Johnson floater is good over Connor.
And Anthony Johnson has erupted here in this game. Anything he wants right now, he is getting.
Johnson's over his season average of 22. He has 26. Johnson's, I think, season high is 25. Gentile gets the block. Now Johnson, if you're Fairmont, maybe you try to take a little bit of time off the clock here. Marrero gives it to Johnson.
Currently, Johnson has tied his season high at 26.
I don't think the senior's done. I'm sure there's going to be point fouling or something. Doucette kicks it over. Sherwood. Alter goes for the steal, and it's going to be a foul, I believe, on Ruffalo. That'll be his second. Oh, no, sorry, 12. Gavin Geisel, that'll be his 4th. And Fairmont is in the 1-1.
Gavin Geisel, he had a very hot start to this game, but he's had nothing here in the second half.
Gentile is a 20% free throw shooter.
He's going to miss that one. There's a hustle play.
Loose ball. Somebody that close, you would think, have to be out of bounds.
And I believe they ended up calling the ball out on Deshaun Doucette.
Firebirds, I think Fairmont calls a timeout. Or Alter.
Doucette with only 8 points tonight, doing a lot of dirty work. He's showing up in a lot more places than just on the scoreboard.
And you see here, if we can go look down at the Firebirds huddle, the coaching staff's not even in the huddle. And here they come. But yeah, the first 15 seconds of that timeout, there was nobody in there for the Firebirds. It was just the players coaching each other.
They really like it when you're able to see the coaches let the players do it by themselves every once in a while. They know what they're doing. They've been playing basketball their entire lives, and this is their moment.
1:59 left in this game. Fairmont has stretched it out to a 5-point lead. If you're Alter, I mean, how do you attack this? I mean, Fairmont has the momentum, has the free throw shootings behind them now because they're in the bonus. I mean, it's only a 5-point game in 1:59, but Alter has only scored 15 points since since halftime. Fairmont has scored 28, if my math is correct. I'm not good at math, but Fairmont is definitely outscoring the Knights 2-1 almost.
And, you know, if I was the Knights, I would just we're going to have to play through Connor. Not just give him the ball down on the block. Let's give him the ball early in the possession and let him make something.
Johnson comes away with the steal.
Ryan Chu just trying to make something out of nothing and forces another turnover.
And here, look, smart play by the Firebirds. Don't dribble into something. Just take the time off the clock, and let the Knights come and foul you, as it's a 5-point game with 1.5 minutes left. And that's going to be a reach-in foul. And that is going to be number 5 on Gavin Geisel. Nice job here by the student section. Student section waving goodbye to Geisel.
.89% free throw shooter on the season.
Makes the first. He just made 3 that give the Firebirds a 3-point lead his last trip down.
And with that bucket, he set a new career high of 27 points tonight, Jared.
Dang. Career high night for Anthony Johnson.
So impressive by the young guy. Got off to a slow start, missing his first 3 or 4 threes, but just like a true shooter, never giving up on himself.
3 at the other end is no good by Lean. Fairmont gets, no, they're going to, see, Fairmont tipped it, and I'm surprised Sherwood did not go through it. The student section is not happy with that, but I mean, it was obvious. I thought that it looked like one of the Firebirds tipped it. Maybe if we can take a look at the replay.
And now there's a conference.
They're going to keep it with the Knights. And now they're going to go back to the Firebirds.
The play. Wow. And after a long conference, they decide that it is Fairmont ball.
That student section.
The Alter side is in utter shock.
Inbound to Doucette. And they're going to call a travel on Doucette.
And Doucette, I don't know what he was doing, but he took a dribble and then tried to step through after his dribble. He's not shooting. So
I think he thought he was maybe knocked off. But, I mean, you're giving Alter a chance. There's a little bit of hope. You're giving Alter a chance.
Huge mistake. Ryan Chu, step back 3.
Chu.
Off the rim.
Lean with the rebound, and the putback's no good. Doucette comes away with the clean rebound.
They're going to trap.
And Doucette, no, they're going to give Fairmont the timeout. No foul. I thought the way the ref pointed, I thought he pointed at Fairmont for the timeout. It was actually Lean's second foul. Doucette makes the first. And you want to talk about a tale of 2 halves. Alter was 5 for 11 the first half from behind the arc. Alter is 0 for 8 from behind the arc in this second half. Fairmont calls a timeout. Doucette makes them both at the line.
And at the end of the day, it really comes down to who can knock down their shots. And when Fairmont got theirs going, they kind of extinguished the fire that the Knights were building.
And you see here
they
a
were
lot
never
of
able to regain that momentum.
A lot of Alter fans are starting to clear out now. 58.4 seconds left and a 9-point lead for the Firebirds. And this one, you talk about a momentum builder for the Firebirds. Alter beat Moeller a week ago. Knocked off the #1 team in the area for the outrankingly the last couple of years.
And didn't they have like a 30
game in-state winning streak? And Alter, the first team since I think the second game of last year, beat them in the regular season because, I mean, obviously Centerville beat Moeller to go to the state championship game. And you're looking at the rest of Fairmont's schedule. They go they have Miamisburg here, and then they're at Centerville next week. That'll be a battle. I don't know if Centerville plays between now and then, but Centerville and Fairmont are going to both be undefeated at that point.
Yeah, this is definitely not, next week, that game is not going to be one that Centerville can look over at all. Fairmont has not looked this good in a couple of years.
And they're going to call a jump ball as Connor had a hand on the ball for about a second.
And when we look at the replay, so I guess that's actually the replay of Chu's layup. Connor for 3, off the front of the rim. It's going to be
Johnson dribbles out, kicked it out, good. Get it out of Gentili's hands. He's a 20% free throw shooter. They're going to give it to Sherwood.
It's good awareness by Gentili. He said, "I'm playing hot potato with this thing. I'm not getting caught at the line."
I already missed one free throw. I don't want any more to give. And you see here Sparky running around the court, getting this crowd into it. Doucette makes the first, Sherwood. And I sat back and did the math. It has been 675 days since we've done a packed game here in Trent. 3 at the other end's no good. Johnson rips it down, and they're going to foul him. And you see, look, it was not an intentional foul. Chu helps him up.
I was going to say, you can kind of see the two laughing and sharing a little chat. You said 675 days.
675 days since we have done a packed game here at at Trent. See, so I guess my football stat that I pulled out right at the beginning of the fourth quarter, it's going to come virtue and go to 3-0. But, I mean, looking at the rest of the season for Fairmont, they play at home for Miamisburg, at Centerville, home for Troy, at Springfield, and then home for Fairborn to close out this year. And then they have a tough stretch. They got Wayne, Beaver Creek, at Northmont, and then they're flying to the hoop game against Woodward. So this is definitely a pressure or a momentum building for the rest of the season. And there you see the student section chanting just like football.
Wondering if we'd get that one.
I'm not going to say I didn't tell the leader of the student section my facts.
So it might have been an inside job.
Yeah, well, I mean, growing up in this rivalry, I mean, you don't like Alter. You don't like Alter even once you're out of high school.
Well, and especially when you're the voice of the Firebirds.
I've not been given that nickname. That has been bestowed upon me by numerous other people. But the rest of the year, I mean, we're going to do the game for the Firebirds. We're going to do the game against Springboro and then against Centerville and Miamisburg. They're all road games the rest of the year for the Firebirds. And then Alter, I mean, they're going to suffer their first loss, but they're going to go. They got Chaminade Julienne Saturday, and then next weekend they're going to Carolina for an invitational tournament over the holiday weekend. And Johnson just hit the 30-point mark in the game.
And his fellow students and fans are going insane for
31!
him, as this place is erupting.
Fairmont's just going to let it go, but Chu misses. They're going to let it dribble out to 4 seconds left. Fairmont erases a huge half-court deficit, and he comes back and wins by 10 in the Battle of Kettering. And you see the student section pouring out onto the court. Anthony Johnson's going to be the player of the game with 31-point performance, coming alive in the second half. I mean, you see the student section is swarming.
Gotta love to see it, Jared. And what was a fantastic basketball game from beginning to end.
And now they hoisted the mascot up onto their shoulders. And like you said, it was a tale of two halves between the both schools. And then just think, we get to do this again tomorrow night. It's going to be the Centerville girls versus the Fairmont girls. Those teams have split the series between each other the last 3 years, and Fairmont and Centerville are both coming in with identical records like the Firebirds and Knights did tonight. And it's going to be a doozy next week. Fairmont celebrates as they move to 5-0 on the year, giving the Alter Knights their first loss of the season. And that one is going to do it for the rest of the Miami Valley Communications crew. Jared Bergstrom and Andy Horton. We'll see you tomorrow night.
That's all, folks.